Okay then, so I just watched the latest episode of Yu-Gi-Oh! VRAINS and the last episode of Yu-Gi-Oh! VRAINS because I had some problems watching that, but I'm all caught up now. Basically, to summarise what happened last episode into this one, I has taken over Sol Technologies, basically shut down the company, almost pretty much fired all the employees, but I like how he was nice enough to let them all back in so they could gather their personal belongings. And they've got all these AI robots now that are sort of patrolling. No one thinks this is sinister because what he did do was reopen Yu-Gi-Oh! VRAINS, which I thought was already open, but I guess not. He also made it free, and like I assume all the DLC free and everything as well, just to everyone. So there's even more people inside of Yu-Gi-Oh! VRAINS. So I think that's a very good way of getting everyone in there if you wanted to do something to all the humans that have logged in. It's just weird because so many things have gone wrong in VRAINS, yet so many people are so eager to log back in, like everyone's excited. He's also created like an AI land or something. And that makes me laugh because I remember Yu-Gi-Oh! The original series, that had Kyber Land in it. This has Island, and I'm pretty sure that Yu-Gi-Oh! Arc 5 had something to do with like a fun fairy kind of place. That's kind of the, like, Yu-Gi's whole deck really, wasn't it? It was like based around a carnival kind of theme parky deck kind of land, roughly anyway. And in fact, yeah, and Yu-Gi-Oh! Zexal, it was didn't they dueled on like a roller coaster or something. I just think the Yu-Gi-Oh! Series has a thing for like theme parks. I don't know why, but yeah. So everyone's logged in to VRAINS. Something sinister will probably happen eventually. Don't know what it is just yet. As a reward for Robopi, she's been given an appliance world, an appliance land of some kind, so she can frolic and play with all the other appliances, which I thought was quite funny. But the first thing that happens is Soulburner comes and challenges Robopi to a duel. Now, Soulburner is one of the more consistent winners of this Yu-Gi-Oh! Series. I think he's only lost once, if not once, probably twice. The only reason he lost to the last one because it was the big bad, I guess. And I can see him definitely winning against Robopi, because there was a moment in this episode where I says like goodbye to Robopi in kind of like a sad way, like as he's walked away. So I think that Robopi's going to lose, and I think he's going to be like de-digitized or something. But the only thing I'm confused about is that I put something inside of Robopi, that sort of little energy thing. And I don't know if that's going to be like a skill, like it's going to manifest as a skill, or if he loses, then it'll turn into something else. I don't know. I'm curious to know what that is because I'm unsure. But the appliance deck still seems quite strong. But he's going against a very powerful deck in real life at the moment. I think Robopi's going to lose 100%. Yeah. Robopi dreamt about like conquering the world and stuff. That seemed like a sinister dream to me. So I think he needs to get put in his place soon. Now, I actually think that Robopi in the previous episodes has not been a very layered character. A fun character, yes, but not too much to the character. However, in this episode, they do show that Robopi is smart because she's an AI, she's got the collective information of all the internet and things like that. However, despite that though, she's not mature because it's still a little appliance that's only been around for a little while. So yeah, it's dangerous. That's the kind of AI that's dangerous. A smart AI, but that isn't mature. So I thought it was a good way of looking at the AIs. Even though you think, even with all this collective knowledge, they need to be a mature person to understand the philosophy of the worlds and things like that. So I thought that was quite good. I do have to say, though, that it's an interesting time in the Yu-Gi-Oh! VRAINS series because the majority of the main characters are dead. You know what I mean by dead, like they've been digitized. So far, we've got Ghost Girl, Zaizen, Blood Shepherd, all of the Knights of Hanoi. I don't think that Soulburner is going to lose this duel, so I think it's going to be Robopi. But this seems like all the kind of stuff that would happen towards the end of the series, but seeing it happen so early. But it's weird as well because it's a little bit of a fault of the series because we just watched the end of the last season and everybody got like defeated then and turned into dust. So having people turned into dust more or less again, it's a bit samey. So I'll be honest, I do enjoy the Yu-Gi-Oh! VRAINS series, but there are some problems that I think once the entire series is finished and just before the new season, the new series of Yu-Gi-Oh! Starts, when we look back at it, I still think I'm going to say it's one of my favourite Yu-Gi-Oh! Series I've watched because it's more mature and whatnot. However, I do think it will have some problems looking back. But I would like to know what you guys thought in the comment section below. What did you think of this episode? What do you think of What do you think of Robopi? Who do you think is going to win? Let me know in the comment section below. But other than that, thank you all for watching. Catch you later.